So when I get back, they start pushing broths on me and teas and stuff. I didn't like anything. I maybe I I maybe 4 ounces by myself. Finally, the end of the day came and they said, "There's no way we're going to send you home day two. We want you to stay another day." And I said, "Please do, because if I go home, I'm going to come back. I can't do this. The pain is too bad. I can't drink." So I did my walking a lot that day. And I bought these awesome shoes, and they're called Snoozies, and they're like socks but slippers, and they're way cute. And if they were clean, I'd show you, but they're in the dirty clothes from where I used one pair at the hospital and then one here at the house. So what else? Okay, so Snoozies were great to walk around with. Loved having the walker while I was there. By the time I was leaving, so next day, so the next day would be, oh, and let me add, my poor husband, the day after surgery was my husband's 36th birthday. And I was so out of it that I didn't even realize it was his birthday until like 2 in the afternoon. Oh, I felt like the crappiest wife. But anyways, everybody said I had an excuse. So I'm just gonna go with that. I had an excuse. So the next day would be the 26th, and that was the day that I was discharged. But before they discharged me, they made me go to this class, and I was still nauseated, and I was thirsty, but I couldn't get it down. It was just weird, and cold affected my pouch. Oh, and I've named my pouch. Her name is Kanga. Thank you, Christy, for that, because kangaroos have pouches. Anyways, so her name is Kanga. So if you hear me talking about Kanga from now on, you'll know I'm talking about my pouch. So Kanga doesn't like cold, and still really doesn't right now yet either. But I'm working on it. So anyways, I had to go to this class, and this class had, I got to speed this up because I'm going to do a part two because I'm about out of minutes. But this class was other people that were going to be going home after gastric bypass as well during that last couple of days. And the nurse came in and she goes, "I just want you to know that I don't want to have any phone calls of anybody pureeing." Okay, remember, I'm as nauseated as they come. "Grilled cheese and chicken strips." I swear I turned green. My mom was with me, my sweet mom. She went with me because my husband had to go take the kids to do stuff. And she walked with me from my hospital room there. And she was like, I'm, she said, you turned green. And I must have, because all I wanted her to do was hush. So, and let me go back to my room. I could care less what she had to say. And I didn't feel good. And then they had a chaplain come in, and he was trying to give a motivational speech that meant nothing. I don't know if it was my bad attitude from not feeling well or if he really said nothing, but honestly. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll be right back, and I'll tell you the rest of the story. All right? Or not the story, but what's been going on. All right, bye. The last one, this is part two of the 9 days post-op and what occurred from hospital to now. So the gas pains were still there, and I had 4 other people there, an older man, an older gentleman, not really old, but probably in his late 50s. He was like, "Honey, it will get better. I promise you. You just need to walk. You just need to walk." And I'm thinking, dude, you have no idea how much pain I'm in. But he did. He had the same surgery. I guess maybe my body might have absorbed more. I don't know. But anyways, so he was doing great. Smiles and walking through the hallway, and he's just like, what is it? Who is it? Mr. Rogers. He was just all nice to everybody. But anyways, so they were telling me, once you get moving, you'll feel better. So I'm like, okay. So I go to my room, back to my hospital room, and let me add, it was like a hotel. I was in a brand new wing of my hotel that was by far the most gorgeous thing ever, ever. It was gorgeous. It was fully carpeted. It had a full like walking track that went around so that you could get your walking in for all their surgery patients. Um, my my TV, people say don't bring anything, you won't have time. I did a lot of sitting and staring. Like I'd get up and go and walk, but then when I was nauseated and I knew I couldn't walk, I did a lot of sitting there because if I laid down, I felt better. So and they had movies like current movies that you get at like Redbox and stuff like that. So I was able to do that, and um, it was so nice. It was extremely nice. So I've jokingly been calling it my hotel room. So if I say that, that's what I'm talking about. But anyways, I'm about to leave the hospital story, so I shouldn't. Um, anyways, so right as we were signing discharge papers, I start passing gas, which may I say is amazing. I started belching. I hadn't burped or passed gas once in the entire time I was in the hospital. I'd done a little bit of belching, but it was like very odd, and it'd be out of nowhere. Like I'd lean to the side and all of a sudden I'd burp, and I had no idea it was coming. And I'd be like, "Excuse me," and everybody's like, "No, get it out, get it out." So, all right, I got it out. And I came home and I got it out at home too. Husband wasn't so probably happy about that one, but he's been a really great sport. Okay, so get home. First 2 days I'm home. I start like, oh, I'm $1,000,000. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna go do everything. Da 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 da. No. As soon as I took my shower and started my hair, I was exhausted. So got back in bed. May I add that I'd only had the day I did leave the hospital 4 ounces of fluid that day. Since then, I've gotten my intake up to 60 ounces in a week and a few days. So it is possible. You just have to stick with it. I will tell you right now that I hate my potassium pills. I have to take them every day and for the next 4 months, and I'm finally decided that I'm going to cut them in half and take them in half. I have, oh, anyways, the potassium tastes disgusting. And see, I get the hiccups all the time now. I think that's that. So let's add to things that I've received and gotten since I have had my surgery. I am lactose intolerant now. Never been that, but as of 3 days post-op, when I came home, I started putting milk and stuff, and then I've never known what bloating is. I'll be really honest. All these women, I'm bloated. No idea what that was. Know what that is now, and I don't like it. And so there's no more milk in my lactose in my diet. Feel much better, not so gassy, not so painful. I was having TMI, sorry guys. Lots of diarrhea, lots of it. And I thought I was going to just explode. It hurt so bad. So got me off that. My incisions, I started worrying they were a little goopy. So what I did is I called the, sorry, horrible allergies. Called the doctor and talked to the nurse. The nurse had me come in. She looked at me. She goes, I don't think that they're infected. She's like, I want you to keep them clean though because, haha, another thing fat gets in the way of is fat surgery. So my incisions are in my fat rolls, or I have like a fat roll in the front of my belly, and it's in that. Now, even if I lay on my back, they're not completely exposed to air, so I'm not even sure. I don't know. I know that that's where they need to place it, and I know not all fat people have fat rolls on their belly, but I do. So I guess this is one less thing I'll have to worry about when I'm finally thinner, is that I won't have these nasty problems. No, I'll just have excess skin. Yay! All right. So, let's see what else I've done. Lots of walking. I am feeling much better. I pulled a stunt yesterday. I didn't pull a stunt yesterday. Yesterday I had an incident, and today I pulled a stunt. So I'm just a little scatterbrained right now. I also, may I add, didn't go back on my, I'm actually, let's just share it to the world. I'm on another pill that helps me. I call it my happy pill. And I haven't been able to take my happy pill because of the fact that I didn't want to add another pill right now. So I've been a little moody. That would be my description. Everybody else's would probably be crazy moody, psychotic moody. Yeah, those would be words that probably be associated with how moody I've been. Also, TMI again, got my period post-op 3 days. So not only was I dealing with all that pain, I was dealing with all that pain. I felt like God had a great sense of humor. Okay, so yesterday, I was tired of the protein drinks. I couldn't drink the protein drinks. I could not take another shake. So I decided to go online and I looked up eggonmyface.blogspot.com or something. I don't know, but it's egg on my face. And she had this thing where it was a monkey protein shake. So I went ahead and I did that. And so what it is you take your chocolate protein, you take milk. She actually is now lactose intolerant as well because of the surgery. So she takes soy milk, she mixes the protein powder, and then she puts